Hey, girl. Hey, girl. I wonder why I got that message. Like, it got a pop-up. And it said, please end the live to avoid suspension. Why? Why would it say that? Did I say something inappropriate? I know. Did I say something inappropriate, you think? Okay. All right. I don't know. Don't tell me that, Jasmine. Why? I'm not even gonna talk about it. Let's go back to the tree. Let's go back to the tree. What? But it's because the comments go away. On my side, the comments go away. Is it only Kenzie? I think it's only Kenzie too. But how is only Kenzie able to remove my comments? Like, it's like it has like only Kenzie put something and then all the comments disappear. So it makes me feel like it's serious. So what do I do? Should I change my password or something? For me, it removed all the comments. It was gone. Like, you guys are going and I don't see anything. Oh, is that what it is? Oh, she just adds spaces. Oh. Let's just remove that person. Kenzie. Hold on, girl. Let me find Miss Kenzie. I'm sorry, girl, but you're not nice, or something's happening with your account that we all think it's you. Not you. Okay. Okay, good. You blocked her? Okay, good. I was like, yeah, so did that. Okay, if we get it again. Okay, cool. Thanks, girl. You got my back. For a second, I was like, why are all my comments gone? But it makes sense to put a bunch of like, blank space, I guess. But anyway, girl, we got this. Yes. Our muscles are coming in, girl. Yes, we got this, girl. Okay. Anyway, so I forgot what I was saying before we were rudely interrupted. But no, I was saying that this week has been a great week. Or at least, yeah, this whole, okay, let's do a recap of my week, girl. Okay, so remember on Monday, I told you guys that I was going to be helping out my work for some activities at the zoo. So that was Monday, girl. On Monday, I went to the zoo. But the thing is, I didn't get to see many animals. I mean, it was really windy that day, but I did see some zebras, and they were pretty big. So I saw zebras. I was at the zoo. Tuesday, I went to go vote, girl, and, you know, I was going back and forth in my mind, like, taking forever, procrastinating like always. But I ended up voting on Tuesday. And, girl, where I work, it's downtown, obviously, but, girl, let me just say the line to vote was hours. And so I voted on Tuesday, which was great because in the beginning, girl, you know how I am. We start off all quiet, all silent, just like we're all in the huge line together. And then like at the end, I'm over here making friends and high-fiving with the señores and the señoras because I'm just, you know, we just start talking and laughing and being silly together. So yeah, girl, so that was my Tuesday. I went to go vote and I made some new friends, some señores and some new señoras. But I never seen them again. I was only talking to them for that duration of the 3 hours I was there. But it's like that comfortability. In the beginning, it's all like awkward. And then at the end, like, okay, adios, señora, que Dios le bendiga siempre. Like, okay, buena suerte con todo, and blah, blah, blah. And you never see them again, you know? So that was nice. And then on Wednesday, what did I do on Wednesday? Oh, we had a Veterans Day celebration at work. And I was, my boss asked me to help, like, set up the tables, set up the stuff, girl. So that's what I did on Wednesday. I was checking in all the veterans for the event. We had about like 400 people, girl. And there was catering, so I didn't help with the food and stuff or nothing like that, but just helped set up the tables. And it was so nice because the organization in which I work with, they reached out to some of the school districts and like the kids made cards for the veterans, so every veteran at their table was able to like open up a handmade, handwritten, like crayoned and colored card from a child. And I thought that was really nice, girl. That was on Wednesday. On Thursday, what did I do on Thursday? Oh, and then Wednesday was also our Bible study. So we had Bible study on Wednesday, and then the next day, Thursday, what did I have? I had something that day.
We had our Virtus class.
Oh yeah, we had our Virtus. At church, so we can become like volunteers, official volunteers. And we took the God protecting children class, because girl, to be part of the church, like to be a volunteer or someone who wears a badge or what have you, you have to take a certain class or a course to help children in case that there was something were to happen. Like a child can see that you have a badge and come forth and and be like, oh, this is happening or whatever. Basically, you're like a safe haven to a child once you start like working at the church or volunteering to the church. So yeah, that was Thursday, the Virtus class. And then Friday, what did we do on Friday? So Friday, I worked a whole bunch, but it was like an easy day. Friday, what's today? Sunday. What did I do on Friday? Did I go live on Friday? I don't remember. Yesterday, we went live for like freaking 5 hours, but I made a whole bunch of junkie cases. You want to see them? Hi, K+8. Let me show you the junkie cases. Hold on. Oh yeah, your hat? It's wool? Oh, that's the material she was trying to say, huh? Okay, girl, so this is for a bestie. I made this a while ago, so that's for her, girl. And she also ordered a case, and this one's for her. So this is a 2-item package for our good friend. And then we have another bestie. Callie, girl, do you want to see yours? Tell me yes or no, girl, so I don't show yours. And another bestie yesterday, her name is Miss. She ordered the one I was working on yesterday, so she ordered this mirror. Only the back is bedazzled and junkied out. The front I left very blank and plain. But yeah, this is Miss Bestie Boo Miss MISS. I'll leave and come back. Okay. Tell me when she's gone. Okay, Callie girl, turn around, girl. Get out of here. Okay, so Callie girls, because she wanted to be surprised. I was like, all right, girl. This one's Callie girls. And Callie girl, she wanted my handwriting or like my signature. I was like, my signature? So I wrote a note inside. It's encapsulated. It says, I love you, Bestie Boo, Vanicasymone. And yeah, girl, so this is for her. If only like the light could do it justice. So girl, that's for her. Don't tell her. This is a surprise, hers. Like the way it looks, all the details, girl, all the details, because everyone is different. It's not all the same. They're all different and made differently. And this one's for another Bestie Boo. This one's hers. So some come with like a little socket and some don't. And then this one's for Erica Creations. I showed this one like a million times. But this one's hers, girl. So cute. Yeah, right? So I've been making these over the weekend as well, girl. Just doing my thing, girl. So yeah, this one's already bought. I made it yesterday. It's already bought, girl. She's so cute. She's sturdy. She has a whole bunch of stuff, girl. I made sure I secured everything closely. And yeah, so I've been doing that as well. And then today we went to church. I got my angel tree. My angel, what do you call it? My cuadro. Now we're putting the tree up, girl. And then I have tomorrow off. Oh, girl, what a blessing. What a blessing, girl. So, Dianette, I saw that you asked how you want a junkie case. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing to ask because on my link tree, girl, I've actually created a form in which you can order. And if you're serious, you can be my first person to order from the sign-up sheet and tell me how it works for you, girl. Like, give me corrective criticism. Like, girl, like, it worked for me or it didn't work for me or something. You know what I mean? Just so I know. But yeah, if you want to, your very own, go ahead and check out my link tree, girl. And it's kind of like towards the bottom or like the middle. It's the Hello Kitty Junkie Case request form. That's what it's called. Yeah, girl. I've been loving making forms. If you guys noticed, I've been loving making forms and polls and stuff. It's so much fun. But yeah, girl. So that's what we're doing, and that's what we're up to. That's what we're doing, and that's what we're up to. I can't believe that one hacker or whoever it was making me think that they're gonna suspend my account. Like, sucker. That's a good prank though, because I took it serious. It's a good prank. They should do that on April Fools. April Fools. Yeah, that's a good prank. Get us all shook. We're all shook. Oh, let me end. That was me. That was me 2 seconds ago. Oh, let me end. What a prank, girl. But yeah, so this is my tree. What do you think, girl? These little polvitos como que salen mucho. Necesitamos like la aspiradora aquí enseguida, right here, girl. Right underneath. Like every day. And you know that we do that anyway with the real trees too, girl. With the real trees too, we get the vacuum right underneath, girl. But you know what I do love about a real tree? I love that the real trees give off that pine needle smell. The pine needle smell, oh, it smells so good. But yeah, all their little needles fall on the floor. So would you prefer a real tree or a fake tree? Would you prefer a tree that's green or with frost like this? I think they're called something. I don't know what they're called right now. But anyway, girl, tell me the cold hard truth. Would you like a tree that already has lights, like a pre-lit tree? Girl, how often do you change your tree? Do you have multiple trees? Let's get into it, girl. Yeah, so I was telling my birdie that since this tree is still new, maybe not now, but what I do want to do is I've been seeing on Instagram and on TikTok people who have been decorating crosses. Like they'll get a big 2x4s, and they'll like attach it or like nail it, and then they put like wood, obviously, and they wrap it around like with garland and stuff, and they make like a holiday cross. I think that'd be nice, right? I'm getting like all those polvitos in my nose. Is the hacker gone? Girl, I hope she's gone. We blocked her. Yeah, we're all like, our block fingers, our trigger fingers were ready, girl. Our trigger fingers. Our block fingers. Yeah, bro. So it's been a great weekend. It's been a great weekend, girl. I've been having a good week, good weekend. And right now, when my Brady and I prayed over our food, I prayed for a good week ahead. Like, let this next couple of weeks, even though they're stressful, the hustle and bustle of shopping and picking out what to get our loved ones, and if they're gonna like it, I don't know, breaking the bank and having to budget out, you know, groceries and budget out, like, okay, you know, usually I give this much, but because it's the holidays, I'm gonna give like the minimum, and you know what I mean? So you can at least have some funds for like gifts and stuff, you know, or not even gifts, but like just like the baking, like all like the food items, they cost money, girl. And we all know that food is not cheap these days, girl. You know what I mean? Like you having to reuse and resave and all this stuff, girl. You know how it be. Anyway, Birdie, I'm gonna need you. I need you to put the top hat for me because I can't do it.
Go ahead, Birdie.
Dun, 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 dun. Birdie's on his way. Yeah, she handled it, girl. Kelly, girl, she handled it, girl. People are spamming. I don't know, girl. Hey, what it do?
Bird guy on the way.
Okay.
So, baby, what
So
do we need?
it's still in the box. You need to put the top hat. Let me get something to stand on.
Snowy.
Yeah, just be careful with the polvo because it's gonna get all over the place.
What's up, everyone? It's so tall and so flaky.
Maybe I'll stand over here. Put it on, ready? Oh, wait.
Let me see. Oh, so I'm waiting for you to start.
I'm gonna make sure I
Ready?
settle in and I don't fall.
Be careful, buddy, because I don't want you falling this way. Going through the
Oh, you know what? I forgot to tell you. Oops. Oh, right here.
I'll spot you. Don't worry.
You'll spot me. Yeah, you just hold me.
I'll hold you. I'll hold her so she doesn't fall.
Oh, they don't see. They can't see.
No, I'm holding you by the waist.
She's holding me by the waist. Girl, has it ever happened to you when you have like a cat? Girl, you have a cat and the cat goes inside the tree and the whole tree comes crumbling down? Darn cat, it's like inside the trees, all like flicking the ornaments, little shit.
The cat that we used to have used to like sleep in there.
Sleep in the tree?
Like get in there, just like lay down, just chill there for like at least 30 minutes.
I know. The trees all swaying back and forth.
Just want to be gentle with this because it has the snow on it.
Make sure to flock it out, Brady. Flock it out.
Yeah.
So I can put ornaments and stuff.
You don't want to flock it too hard, though.
If you see a spot, girl, tell me, okay? If you see a spot that needs some flockering, or flicker, flocker, whatever. Just come down. Oh. A little tiny bit. Yeah, be careful with the polvo. It's gonna get in your hair and everything.
Inhaling.
Like in your hair? What hair? Just kidding. My hair.
It's supposed to be a joke, Brady.
I know. It's supposed to be. It didn't land. The joke didn't land. Ugh. Girl, do you see a spot that needs flickering or flockering? Where'd you get the tree? Girl, I got the tree from Michael's. From, oh, look. How like the pieces of stuff all over my face.
Flickering or flockering?
I got it from Michael's, girl. Cindy put up her tree a week ago. Girl, I'm late compared to Cindy. Cindy.
Oh.
The TV's leaking. Oh, he's talking about Scary Movie. You know how Scary Movie has Cindy and Brenda? Cindy, the TV's leaking.
Let me know if you need some light, baby.
Some light? Okay, girl. So the first thing that we're going to put on this tree, and remember the theme in which I told you, girl. The theme of this tree is very much whimsical, woodsy, outdoors tree. Outdoors, an outdoor tree indoors. That's the gist of the tree, girl. Oh my gosh, I'm going to just rip these just rips. So we're going to add in a little bit of some little pieces of eucalyptus. We're going to have like eucalyptus just kind of all around the tree. We're also going to be incorporating, I forget what these names are. I think they're called, what are these little red birds called? We're going to be incorporating these little birds. I'm not sure if you can see them, but we're going to be adding in our little birds because again, it's a very woodsy winter wonderland theme, girl. So we're going to be adding, I think these are called like jays, like jaybirds. Look, let me bring it up close so you can see. What are these little birdies called? I'm not sure, but we're going to be adding these little birds to the tree and they have like little clips on the bottom. Imagine a little hair clip of a bird just hanging out on your head. How cute. Cardinals. No, I'm talking about these little birdies we're going to put on the tree.
Oh, I just heard birdie.
He just heard birdie. He's like, you called? We're going to be adding in, of course, some pine cones because it wouldn't be a whimsical woodsy tree without the pine cones. But we're also going to be adding these little bushels. These little bushels of pine cones as well. Let me show them to you, or at least one of them. So these little bushels. Oh, thank you, Amanda. You're so sweet. These little bushels of pine cones as well. These little additions. So we're going to be adding that to the tree. Let's see what else I got, girl. We're going to be adding, let's see here. Oh, look, some more frost. But these are like glittery frost. Frost bits and frost bites that's going to be distributed inside the tree as well, just like this. I'm telling you, it's going to be like a winter whimsical woodsy wonderland. So those. Let's see what else this has. Oh, we're going to be adding some little mini, what do you call these? Gifts, like little gifts on the tree as well. I have a whole bunch of them in here. And then last but not least, this is my most favorite part. We're gonna be adding in like all the string that goes wrapped around it, you know? So these I usually hang up where the curtain is. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but up the curtain up here, we have some, because it's still considered November, right? We haven't even had Thanksgiving. But once it's time for winter, and I could take those down, I'm gonna replace that with this. Like, let me show you. Replace that with this. How cute, right? I think so. Like this, like wool. I think so. Yeah, we're gonna replace that with that. And we're also gonna add to the tree these silver balls as well as these fluffy balls. But first, before anything, girl, I like to add burlap going down my tree, like a wave going down. So we have two different kinds here, and I'm gonna do it for both. So stick with me, girl. Stay tuned so you can see how the tree comes out. Anyway, so let's go ahead and start with this first one. Let me get another chair. Let me at least take off the cushion off the chair so I don't fall. Pretty, can you make me another soda? Thank you. Okay, girl, so I took off the little cushion that we usually have on these chairs. So, yeah, I can stand on it. And look, so this is the material I'm talking about. So what I like to do with this is I like to kind of get it, how do I explain it? Like a zigzag kind of vibe or kind of feeling. So what I'll do is, look, this is really pretty, right? I kind of want it ribboned down the edges of my tree. I'm trying to think if I usually do it like a V going down on both sides. How do I usually do it, girl? I can't remember last year. Hi, Danielle. What it do, girl? We're just here hanging out, girl. But yeah, what I usually do is I do that throughout the whole thing. I think what I do is I do this burlap on this side and on the other side. And then I use the other ribbon, the one down there, for the front and the back. Like have 4 ribbons, strings going down. You know what I mean? Yeah, girl. That's what I do. That's how we're going to do it, girl. Putting up our tree. Girl, have you put your tree up? Like I told you the last time, I had put some plug-ins from Bath and Body Works. The ones that we got are hot cocoa and cream. And let me tell you, the place smells just like hot chocolate. Like everywhere I go, like we leave the restroom and I get a whiff of it because it's right there plugged in. Hot chocolate smell. Or then I go into the kitchen, hot chocolate smell. And then I go into the bedroom, hot chocolate. Like I'm like hit in the face with hot chocolate smell. I'm like, oh, I love it. It smells so good. And my birdie's like, I usually can't smell nothing because my birdie has a bad time smelling things. He's like, but I can sure smell this one. Like it smells good, huh? So girl, if you haven't gotten your plugins right now at Bath and Body Works, I think they're $2.75 the fragrance refill thing. So this is what I do basically, girl. And how I do it, or what I do, is I try to have it like an accordion. Oops. I try to have it like an accordion from up here. Kind of like put it to come in and out of the tree, if you will. Thanks, Birdie. You're the best.
Well, if you want ice on it.
I think that's okay. Thank you. Cheers to all my sody lovers out there. Cheers, girl. Sody. What are you doing, Birdie?
I'm getting some clothes ready to wash.
Oh, okay. What are you doing? Just kidding. Like Rasmusha. How you doing? Okay, Birdie. Okay, I think I went a little bit too much at the top, so I'm going to have to disperse it a little bit because I can't reach the bottom. Hey, Danielle! Simone, I've been wanting to try sea moss. Girl, you should try it, but let me tell you. Even though sea moss has different flavors, strawberry, mango, right? Let me tell you something. No amount of flavor is going to make it delicious. So Luna Lizzie, girl, try it. It's good for you, girl. It's good for your skin. It's good for your tummy. It's good for your digestive system, girl. You're going to be glowing. It has a bunch of nutrients, probiotics, prebiotics, girl. All the things, girl. But it tastes like the bottom of the sea. I'm going to give it to you straight, girl. So what I do, girl, is when I drink or I take my sea moss jelly or I have a little bit of sea moss, girl, I chase it with a drink, a soda preferably, or a Sprite. The flavoring does cover or mask the seabed that it tastes like, but again, it's very good for you. So yeah, girl. Gotcha. Yeah, girl. So just prepare yourself. Okay. So let me continue on, and let me see if you guys can see anything, girl. If I'm just blocking the whole way, you guys just seeing Miss Butt the whole time. Oh. Excuse me. Yeah, just I'm trying to like ribbon it out, like ribbon it in. And of course, remember, girl, we're gonna have all these other things like around it, near it, tucked in it. So hopefully it looks nice, you know. It is gonna look nice. What you mean, girl? It is gonna look nice. I just have to like make sure it gets like ribboned in. Yeah, I think this is like half the fun, like decorating the tree. Imagine when I have children, and even when you have children, or with your grandkids, or with your kids, like you make it fun, you know? And I was even telling Birdie, like, I think it's kind of hard a little bit to, especially when you're a person of faith, to share that it's not about gifts. It's not about, you know, presents, materials, money, biggest gift, smallest gift. It's not about that at all. Nothing. Us getting together is the gift. Us enjoying each other, laughing together is the gift of life. And, you know, whenever a couple, or I'm pretty sure families that feel that way, that, you know, my Birdie and I, and then let's say we go, you know, and it could be any family. They're like, oh, who got the biggest gift? Or who's, you know, what did you get? And all these things. Like, it's a blessing to be able to give gifts and get gifts, but that's not what Christmas is about. You know what I mean? So I just want to kind of like plant the seed in there. Plant the seed in your brain, girl, that you have to kind of like tell the little ones. Like, oh, my presents. Like presents is nice. You know, it's nice. It's a nice privilege. But the true gift is us being together and understanding what Christmas is really about, that there's Christ in Christmas. And not only that, girl, but whenever we're talking about Christmas and writing Merry Christmas, take the time to write Christ. Don't put like, if you want to, I mean, it's up to you. This is just a suggestion, but Merry Christmas, CHRISTMAS, instead of Xmas. You know? That's just my opinion, girl. Anyway, let's go on to the other side. Go to the other side, girl. What you think? Let's go to the other side, girl. Okay, so now we're gonna work on Miss Other Side. Don't notice my ugly area. I have an ugly area. Okay, let's take a look. All the junk in the trunk. Oops. I'm trying to fit my tripod in so it could fit snugly. Look, that's the angel. These are the angels that we got today at the bazaar at church. Cool, huh? To match Miss Angel vibes. Because remember, I have like angel vibes over here. Look. Angel vibes. Oh, you can't see very good. Angel vibes. And then over here, angel vibes. So to continue on with the angel vibes, girl. All right, let's keep going. Tree. Bring the chair. My other burlap piece right here. Oh. Hey, girl. What it do, girl? Oh, the new Wicked palette, girl. How is it? Is it beautiful? I bet it is, girl. So tell me the story about Wicked. So, I don't know anything about Wicked at all, but what it seems like to me is that it's the story of, so you know Wizard of Oz. In the beginning of Wizard of Oz, it's the Wicked Witch of the West. She's crushed by the house that falls on top of her, remember? So when I think about the story of the Wicked, I'm thinking it's the good witch and the bad witch. And you can obviously see, well, in the movie, or like what we're told, or what I think, is that the bad witch from the Wicked show, or from the Wicked movie, or whatever it is, I think it's a story about her, but in the movie it shows how she turns bad, maybe. Like she was good, but then she turned evil. Or that we think that just because Ariana Grande likes pink and she soft, maybe she's the bad witch. I have no idea. I don't know anything about Wicked, girl, but whenever I do see it, if I do see it, I'm gonna know. But you guys tell me, what do you think? I'm good handling hackers, LOL. Oh yeah, she is good. Yeah, she is good. Girl, we gave Cali girl the block button. We give Kelly girl the block button, and she's not afraid to use it, girl. Yeah, Stewart says hello. Hi, Mr. Stewart. We're putting the tree up. Again, trying to keep our mind in positive places, Mr. Stewart. So we do what we got to do in this household to make sure that the smiles keep coming. And the warmness and the coziness. You know how it is, Mr. Stewart. I'm blocking too. Yeah, Danielle, she's blocking, girl. So what are you blocking or what? What are people saying? What are people saying, girl? Don't notice my toenails. They're all like, don't notice. Here they are. Just kidding. Yeah, girl. What are the blockers? Not the blockers. The hackers thing. I'm blocking too, girl. Luna Lizzie. Oh no, we got all of them. Oh, that okay. I see. I see, girl. I see what you mean, sweet girl. Girl, because it's Sunday night. You already know everyone's home. I'm just scrolling through, doing this on TikTok. And they see it like, oh, let me write something on this one. Thanks. Thanks. Not today, LOL. The mod squad's working extra hard today, girl. I'm telling you, it's because everyone's home and they're doing this. So once they start like... Oh yeah, the waterfall. Oh yeah, you're hearing the fish tank. Yeah, the ones with the toes are free, huh? I think like, because you know how sometimes, girl, when you wear like sandals like this, like your toes get sweaty inside. Like your toes are sweaty, which is cool. It's normal and natural. We all get the sweaty toes. But like for these, whenever they have a little opening, like it doesn't allow your toes to get sweaty, you know? You know what I mean. The sweaty toes. Yeah, I call them grandma slippers. Oh, the granny slippers? I like them a lot, girl. You know which ones are the grandma slippers? Or maybe it's just like the Chicanos, or like the ones that have like a mesh. That they're covered in the front, like even the toes, and they're like a mesh. Like a fishnet, and they're like purple, and they have like a purple, like bedazzled, or like with those sequins, flowers in the front, girl. But they're like this, like flappy, and they're like what do you call it? Like fishnet slippers. The Chicanos, like the ladies wear those, you know. You know what I'm talking about. Brady, do you know which ones I'm talking about? Nothing. I thought you were paying attention. That's okay. No, nothing. It's because you're far. I don't feel like explaining. Ahorita cuando vienes te digo. Ahorita te digo, mi vida. Huh? Like I'm telling you, can't hear, can't smell. We always make fun of my bird, but he's like... No, that I was saying that, like, do you remember those pantuflas that like the Chicano moms, or like the... I don't know if it's a Chicano thing, but that they wear like the fishnet. They're like slippers. Chanclas. Las chanclas. That they're like a fishnet in the front, and they have like a bedazzled sequin star or something in the... Not star, but a flower.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like a intertwined like this.
Yeah. Do you remember those?
Looks like a basket, no?
Like a basket.
Like a weaved basket.
Yeah, like a weaved basket.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I think so.
They're like made out of like leather.
No, not those. Those are like Native American style. I'm talking about the chanclas. No, you don't know what I'm talking about, huh?
Not the ones with the...
My grandma Angie would wear them all the time.
With thong on them.
No, not with the thong. Look, let me see if I can find it. Where's my laptop?
What about it?
I was just asking if you remember it. That's it.
Okay. No, don't get distracted, Brady.
Don't get distracted. I know that's what happens. I have squirrel moments. Squirrel! I don't want to show my friends. Never mind.
Oh, speaking of chanclas like this?
No, look, come over here. Let me type it in your phone and see if it comes out.
Just tell me what they're called.
I don't know what they're called, so I'm trying to type it out so we can show you the visual.
Just because you start focusing on other stuff, Brady.
Okay, never mind. Told you.
You get it, you get it. If you don't, then you don't.
You don't get it.
Actually, imagine the chanclas, babe.
Okay, now we're going to work on the front right here. Okay, hold on. You're going to blow my nose. Oh, my sody. Let me take a sip of my sody. We know that you're not real. Whoever is saying that my live is going to get banned, you're not real. Ya te descubrieron. We already figured it out that you are a scammer. I'm just kidding.
What are you talking about, Brady?
It's because there's people on the live that put your comment, your live is going to get banned if you don't end it. Like it happened to me like an hour ago, right?
Oh.
It's puro pedo. We figured out that they're liars. That's why I got all shook and I ended it, but everyone's like, girl, they're all,
They're just lies or what?
yeah. They're just lies. Lies and deceit.
Nothing better to do.
Lies and deceit, girl.
Nothing better to do. Okay, Brady. Call me if you need me.
Since it seems like you're not doing anything, can you bring me some nose tissue?
Baby, I keep telling you I'm separating my clothes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not supposed to say, you keep calling me. Bring me a soda and bring me a chair.
I know.
Sit on the tree.
It's kind of, I put you to work. You're trying to put me to work. I'm putting you to work too. Okay, girl. Now we're going to work on the front. But on the front, we're going to work on this kind of ribbon. Yeah, I know, right? I know, Amber. Like our good friend Jasmine, she's like, girl, it's happening to everybody, girl. Yeah, the Dr. Pepper taste. The Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream is so good, girl. I love it. I'm addicted. What the heck is going on today? I don't know, girl. We're in the twilight zone. I have no clue. No clue, girl. But Sherry Michelle, tell me, how's your day been, girl? Have you put up your tree? What it do, girl? How are your kids? How's your husband? Okay, let's talk about church today. So at church today, we were talking about, so the first reading I think is the Old Testament, right? Excuse me. So in the first reading, they were talking about the prophet Elijah. And so what I know about Elijah is that God talked to Elijah. He talked to him. They have a relationship and an understanding. And he gave him like gifts and powers or what have you, I think. So during the first reading today at church, they were talking about Elijah. He had traveled some distance. Get him, Richie. Get him, Bubba. He had traveled some distance and he enters into a home of this woman, right? And he says, make me a cake and make me some bread or on all these things. So the woman that she was, I guess, she invited him over to stay, or he was staying with her at the house. And so she's like, well, I don't have much. She's like, what I do have has to last me because we're going to die. Like, if we don't have food, this is it. Like, this is the last of our food. And he was like, it's okay. Go ahead and make me my cake. And your oil is never going to empty. And your flour basket is never going to dry up, right? So in the reading, it talks about her, that she actually makes him a cake. Or she makes him like some bread or some edible dessert bread thing. And that it was true that her flour never dried up and her oil jug never dried up either. And so the first story for me and what I took away is that she had faith and full trust in a stranger. You know, and in the story she even tells him, I have my son to take care of. If I feed you, this is it. Like, we're not gonna have any more food to live. And he said, make me my cake and your cup will never empty, right? And sure enough, like, she made the cake and they had flour and oil for the rest of their lives in a time when there was a drought and there was none to be found, something like that. That was the first reading. So just have faith blindly and have, you know, just trust. and she didn't really know of him at all. She didn't really know about, you know, who he was or nothing like that from what I know. The second reading, what was the second reading about? The second reading about the coins. Thanks, Bird. The second reading was about a story of, I guess they were donating to the treasury. The Jewish people, the people at the time, were donating to the treasury or something or other. And that these wealthy individuals, they come over and they were giving, you know, they have a wealth in a surplus that they were giving, I guess, surplus money to the synagogue or to the temple. And he's like, the priest was telling the story, the second reading. And they were saying that you can only imagine these people of wealth and riches. Hold on, I need a sneeze. Hold on. Oh, the polvo. Okay, anyway. Whew. God bless you, Birdie. Anyway, so then, yeah, so they were giving all their coins, all their surplus. They were donating it or giving it away. And you can only imagine, like, all the coins. And the way the priest said it was, just imagine, like, a synagogue or a temple area in which they're giving money. And just never-ending coin sound. Just dropping. Coin, 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 coin. Falling, 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 falling. And this is like a rhythm in which all the rich people are giving. And this woman comes over. She doesn't have much. Humble beginnings. Doesn't have a lot of things. She had, you know, her basic life savings was 2 gold coins, 2 of them. And so when she was asked to donate, she went ahead and sacrificed all of her savings, which were only the 2 coins. So, you know, the priest, the way he says it, he's like, you can imagine there was a never-ending coin hitting the floor sound. So when this woman came in and dropped her 2 coins, you know, you couldn't really hear it. There was nothing to hear, you know. But that God recognized her out of everybody or what have you. And everyone was like, well, why and how come? And it just came to question, like, why? Why, if everyone was giving so much and giving, you know, all this funds and so forth. And the lady who only dropped in her 2 gold coins, she was seen, she was highlighted, she was spotlighted. And they were like, why? How come? And the meaning or the reason why is because she sacrificed. She gave up all that she had and she gave it out to the church, to the synagogue, to whatever, in full faith. Like, this is all that I have. This is all I've been working for, but I'm going to give it up for you. And the other individuals who had money and wealth were giving surplus. They had enough. They didn't sacrifice anything. They were just like, meh. Like, we have all this to give. So it's like a story of sacrifice, and it's a story of trust, having full faith, having belief. So that's what we talked about today, girl. What do you think? Girl, what do you think? Oh, Veronica, I will pray for you, sweet girl. I will pray for you, Veronica, because I know marriage is not easy. And as a matter of fact, my birdie and I, let me start doing this before you stand here forever. My birdie and I were talking about that today, because when we got home from church, we talk about, like, the elders, because when we talk about Bible study, when we talk about, you know, the individuals who give the bread and like, pass around the little bag study, when we talk about, you know, the individuals who give the bread and like pass around the little bag. Basket. In my church, they're mostly elderly people, like, who give the classes, who do the courses, who do the RCIA, you know, who do all those things. They're elderly. They're elderly people, and you can tell. They're fragile, they're little wrists, they shake, you know what I mean? And so we had already talked about it, like, Birdie, like the elders, like, we have to, like, take care of them, and we have to continue on the legacy of trying to spread the word of Christ through church. You know, like, we have to be them one day, you know? And so today when we were walking in, I was like, oh, those elders are like the couples. Like, we admire the couples, you know what I mean, that work through their issue, that work through their problems, that work through whatever it is that they're going through, because we're all human beings. And we all are growing up, especially when you're in a long-term relationship, we grow up together. My birdie and I are going to be together 15 years this next April. And I was talking to him today when we walked in from the house errands and going to church and everything. I'm like, Brady, I don't remember that much when I was 21 and 22. All 365 days that I was with you, I don't remember much. I don't remember much when I was 23, 24. All 365 days, we had a different style. We had a different relationship. We had a different outlook on life. We had these differences, but we're growing up together. So whenever we think about having a relationship and a marriage for many, many years, you have to understand that you guys are both growing in your own paths, in your own way. You guys will mess up. As humans do, we mess up. But to having each other still is kind of like, you're messing up, or you effed up, or you did something horrible. How could you? But still trying to work it out and build that bond for a stronger relationship in the future. It's just so amazing. And so when we talk about the elders, you know, I look up to them and we look up to them. And as a matter of fact, today, after Bible study or whatever, one of our good friends, one of my axe sisters, in a surprise, right, she had her little bag and she was carrying it around after mass and after the Bible study, and she approaches and she's like, I have a gift for you. I was like, us? And then she's like, yeah. And then so she gives me the little bag. She's like, open it. I was like, okay. So I put all my things down, and inside the bag she had this book, God's Plan for Your Marriage. And I thought that was so sweet of her. It was so touching for her to think of us. And so I was like, thank you so much, Miss Rosario. She's like, I love you guys. Like a little lady. Like, I love you guys. Like, here you go. Like, good luck. You know, and she went on her way. And I was like, that is so nice. So the bestie who asked for prayers for, you know, your relationship, girl, it's not going to be easy. Nothing good is ever easy, but I'll continue to pray for you. And that goes for all the besties who, you know, have a relationship with a significant other and so forth. And sometimes it's not easy. Girl, we do what we can. We do what we can, Beto. Jackie, yes. Do you believe? Yes, I do, Jackie. Jackie, 1998, I absolutely do. It's not easy. It's not going to be a tough road ahead, but there is light at the end of the tunnel, let me tell you. Okay, let me do the other side now, girl, because I've been just here just drop flapping away. So the other side is basically going to be this little ribbon thing, but on the back. So I'm probably going to be over here somehow, some way. You guys are going to have to be right here, right next to me. Over here somehow, some way. Well, over here. Okay, girl. Yes. Yep, and forgiveness. Absolutely, girl. We have to learn to forgive each other. And that's like the toughest part of all. And you have to remember, girl, when we talk about Christ, and we talk about this today too, because in my Bible study, the one that we have on Wednesdays with all the bestie boos, you know, one of the besties, we'll ask questions, and if I don't know, I'm like, I'll ask the elders at my church. So one of the questions was about ending your life prematurely, the SUICIDE word, ending your life prematurely. And because those are questions that we have, and we like to think that, of course, there's always, you know, forgiveness and so forth. So when I brought it up today, I'm like, I have a question. And this is like related to, you know, a few friends that have asked, and I'm not sure the right words to say and so forth. And basically I asked, does God forgive those who end their lives prematurely? And the answer was yes, he does. Because God is ever so loving, ever so merciful. And of course, like we've always said, like Sherry Michelle and others have talked about, we don't know what they have gone through, and we don't know the relationship with Christ or with God. We don't know if they repented right before. We don't know if it was a slow or fast process. And if it was a slow process, if they actually, you know, said, you know, forgive me for what I have done, you know. But, and the other answer that I got is, it's not up to us to distinguish and decide, because God will judge us on our hearts. And if an individual struggled so much in their life that was the only way out for them, you know, God is so loving. And not only that, but the great thing is about our religion is that we can continue praying for people who are no longer with us. We can pray for people who are not here on this earth. We can pray for their salvation still. And that's what we talked about at church. So whenever we have those kinds of questions that we might not know about, or it's kind of like serious, like, oh my gosh, like this happened, like how, I hope, I would pray. But the thing is that, yes, that God will continue loving, and it's not up to us to judge. It's not up to us to say, no, they're not, or yes, they are, or whatever. Everybody has their own personal relationship with Christ and with God, and He knows our hearts inside and out. So yeah, girl, something to consider. But yeah, so we had a lot of conversation this morning at church and Bible study and with our friends at the bazaar. Like, hey, like I saw all my friends, and they're all like elder friends. Like, hey, you know what I mean? And so whenever I think about that, girl, like now that we completed our Virtues class, I'm thinking, I see myself in choir, hallelujah, hallelujah, in the front and in the beginning. And then I see my birdie in the Knights of Columbus, because they already asked, like, would you consider, joining the Knights of Columbus? Which would help, the church and us, and we build in more friendships, godly friends, and wholesome friends. So yeah, girl, like, what you think? Like, this is a whole conversation that we had this morning, and just thoughts running in my mind.
I see it as all just beautiful opportunities.
Yeah, beautiful opportunities.
We're putting in the work, Birdie, and these are the fruits.
The fruits? Where's Birdie? Oh, you can't even see him. He's hiding behind the tree.
They can hear my voice.
Yeah.
You don't see my face, but you hear my voice.
Yeah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. The cool thing is that we don't even have to be able to like sing. Because God loves all our voices. I'm all sounding like a cat scratching on a cat's nail scratching on a chalkboard, but I don't care because God loves me. You gonna pick up the fall tree? Yeah, I guess it's time, huh?
The wreath?
Yeah, on the wreath. Yeah, it's okay, but that one's not my favorite. Or it's cute, but it's not my absolute favorite.
Or we could just leave it on for a little bit longer, huh?
I was thinking to...
So past Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I was thinking to actually past Thanksgiving. A little bit, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I don't know. Since we had it out, I just figured.
Yeah, girl. And it's nice, especially after Mass, like when we approach the priest. Like everyone waits in line to talk to the priest, and then we wait. Like, hi, Father Allen. Like, thanks for praying over us. We pray for you. It's like, thank you. So nice, huh? Okay, girl. Why do you fold the ribbon? Because I want it to look like intertwined. I want it to look like it's in there. Yeah, because I don't want it just hanging over. Like, I don't want it over like these. Like, I want it intertwined. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Now, mean.
You're not cold, Birdie?
Cold?
You're active, huh?
Yeah, I'm active. Why, it's cold outside?
It's fresh.
I guess it is, huh?
But for you, I mean, you always thought you've been freezing.
I know, I would have thought too, but no.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to start washing now.
That's fine. Like you. Let me know if you need backed up.
I'm about to wash with an old detergent.
Ooh, birdie. What? Oh, I forgot. I'm going to put this one. Okay, let me ask you another question, girl. This is no shade or tea, okay? Because I thought it was pretty cool. But do you guys know the movie Four Christmases? Do you know that movie? And do you know it well? The reason I ask is because, do you remember when Reese Witherspoon goes visits her mom, and the mom is dating a pastor, right? And they go to the church, and it's like this concert, in the church, right? And then all the lights come on, and they're just sitting like it's a regular church. I'm like, huh? Like, do you go to a church that's like rock, like, the lights are shifty, and like it's like a rock concert, and then everything else gets normal? Or do you go to a traditional church? Thank you, Londra. Appreciate you, girl. Bye, Dianette. Love you, girl. You'll see. I'm pretty sure you'll see pictures. Yeah, girl. But tell me what you think. Like, would you rather go to like a rock star church and everyone's like, you know, like rock star, or very like traditional? Like, I don't know. Hi, Jane Chris. What it do, girl? Yes, Abundant has a show. Yeah, Abundant. Girl, I've been to Abundant once. And yeah, very much. It was like rock concert, like flickering lights. I was like, I'm going to have a seizure. Just kidding. But yeah, because we go to a traditional church, but we've only been to Abundant once. So, girl, like, what do you prefer? I love it. Oh, Crystal loves it, girl. So I'm pretty sure you see the power of the Holy Spirit, like people getting into the Spirit, right? We play contemporary Christian music at my church. Oh, cool, girl. People are already putting their trees up and they're making me want to put mine up, girl. Thank you, Yvette. My kid goes to Abundant. Mona, how do they like it, girl? It's like a concert. They love the concert? Yeah, girl. So maybe one day, like one day soon, my Brady and I will visit a church, like Abundant, just to like see what it's like. Like to get, now that we've been like going to church like faithfully, for a year now, every Sunday, like just to get like a different vibe or a different tune. Dun 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 dun, yeah, for Jesus, you know.
When we did our retreat, it was a little bit more hyped up.
Yeah, the retreat was hyped up.
Like the music and the, you know.
Yeah.
Compared to how you say traditional.
Yeah.
We're still seeing it, we still going on, but it's not. So to me, it's like relaxed. It's not like chaotic.
Relaxed? You like the relaxedness? All this tree stuff is making my allergies come out. Where'd you guys go? Oh, over there. Where'd you go?
You say it like the thing. Look at the camera move.
They do.
Where'd you go?
Where'd you go?
Same spot you left us?
Same spot. Like, oh yeah. Well, they're my friends.
Quite like it to city, baby.
Is it looking like is it going diagonally? Or is it look all straight? Because I want it to look like kind of like diagonal. But you tell me, girl. Is it looking diagonal or not really? I'm not sure. Can't tell, girl. Let me see. You guys tell me. Like, where'd you go? You guys, I'm not sure if you guys can see it. Oh, I think it's out of the camera still. Okay, where's your other piece? Oh, it's over here.
What you mean, girl?
What you mean, girl? What you mean, Willis? What you mean, Willis? Hi, Richie. What you mean, Richie? And then Richie got a delicious rib bone that he was munching on. Huh, Richie? What a special treat. Richie gets rib bones? It's all bigger than him. He's all enjoying.
Same, like a dinosaur bone.
I know. Ah, I think so too, right? The fish tank sound. Luna Lizzie, you're all... just imagine Monsters Inc. Sully, when he's fainting, you know how when he picks up Boo, like the box, or he thinks it's a Boo, and because it has her little eye all broken in the square, he's all, Boo? And then he picks it up again. I just imagine you doing that, girl, Luna Lizzie. Hi, Yanni. What it do, girl? Miss you, love you. Okay, let me get back at it, girl. I don't want to be here all night. What you mean? Okay, right here. I just think it seems darker because it's really dark outside, you know, so it seems like it's more night, but it's not. It's 5:38 here where I am, girl. It just seems like it's later, you know? Like, I'm already tucked in bed. Imagine us, we're all tucked in. It's like, girl. Oh my God, it's like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. My tree is a 7.5 foot. 7.5 foot. Oh, you had ribs? How were they? Girl, they were delicious. Yeah, we had ribs. The ribs are like this big, girl. Like your whole face. Like all this gets full of like barbecue and the seasonings because you're super good. Oh, Mr. Biggs was more active today. Oh, Mr. Biggs. Girl, oh, it's tough. I know. I just want them to get better. Like, get better, baby girl. Or baby boy. You made them? No, girl, I didn't make them. I burped. Apologies. We got them from a place called Rib Hut. Rib Hut, it's like a big rib like this. Like a slab of ribs is like this long and this like wide. Yeah, my Brady and I had some. Okay, girl, hold on. Richie's like, you had your ribs without me? Richie, you got rib bone. Every time like we like come home and we have like Starbucks, Richie comes out. You had Starbucks without me? Like, we have to hide the Starbucks cup because he knows he'll get a pup cup if he goes with us, you know? Like, where's my pup cup? Like, like what? Oh, Richie, please. Like, please, Richie. We forgot. We forgot about you. That's me. I'm all laughing. Oh. Okay, anyway, we'll keep going. I don't hear my mouth going. Dun 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 hey dun 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 hey dun. Okay, hopefully all this rope goes down. Hopefully it like has enough. So like candy came through. If not, we're gonna have to move something to top down here, girl. I remember, girl, when I was younger, and my mom and everyone would, or not everyone, but my family would start like decorating stuff. I already knew, like, oh, it's gonna be an argument waiting to happen. Well, I don't have any more. I have to move it more down. It was like an argument waiting to happen all the time with my mom. Like, or if she bought new curtains. Girl, when she bought new curtains, I already knew it was me putting them up. I already knew. I'm like, oh, like there I go on the ladder trying to put up the curtains, but anyway. Yeah, like when I was younger. Like, oh, you're gonna start arguing. My mom's like, why do you always say that? Because I already know we're gonna start arguing. So, girl, is it like that for your house, girl? Do you start arguing with your family, or like you already know, like, oh, like you guys are gonna start arguing, or like going back and forth about how it should look? That's why Brady just lets me do it by myself. He's like, you do it. I'm like, okay. He's always like, Brady, how about like this? Or what about like that? And this and that and the other. He's like, you do it. I'm like, okay.
What are you talking about, baby?
What?
What are you talking about?
I was telling my friends that you just let me do it because I'm picky about my stuff.
Oh, yeah. The Christmas tree?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We've tried it before.
I just like things a certain way. At church, it was so funny because one of our friends, he was saying that the guy, he's like, yeah, like the guys always have the last word. And then he's like, you know what they are? Like what? He said, yes, dear. He's like, guys always have the last word. I was like, oh, really? He's like, yeah. I was like, what? He's like, yes, dear. I said, yes.
Ha ha ha.
Party har har. Just kidding. Party har har. You think you're so funny. You think you're so hilarious. Like, yes. You should be a comedian. Yes. Okay, girl. Let's take a look. Take a look. Uh-oh. It's in a book. Reading rainbow. Reading rainbow. I know. I know. I just... Did you say it or did I say it?
I did.
Oh. He's like, you're trying to say it. Reading rainbow. Where's the last one? That's right here. I'm trying to like make it stretch, girl, because I don't have a lot of... time. I don't have a lot of rope ribbon. Or whatever this is called. Look, see, we're already ending. Aww. That's fine. Should I redo it again? Cause I didn't have enough rope for the bottom. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers. Should I make them wider? Wider, you think? Butterfly in the sky. That's what it is. Sherry's like, girl, I looked it up because you're singing it the whole time. How it is? It looks okay because it's just like landing right here. There's not one more. The water noise. Let me just flip the camera, girl. Let me see if I can flip you over. Flip you over. Look at this. Take a look. It's in a book. Reading rainbow. Where's the fish? Oh, she's right there. You see her? That's what you're hearing. Take a look. It's in a book. Reading rainbow. There's my Miss Angels. Those are my books. Those are Cali girls. Candles for days. Reading. I know, right? Oh. The fish needs friends. I know, that's what my birdie said. Girl, like a few months ago, we had 2 big ones. We had another one bigger than this. And he jumped out. I guess the water was too high. That he jumped out, girl. And I found him on the floor. And it was really, really sad. It was a very sad day in this household. Girl, my bird's like, is it too soon to get another fish? I'm like, I don't know. But he has talked about it. He's like, we need another one.
I brought it up this morning.
Was it this morning?
Yes. I said I want to already.
Oh, Jasmine said that her fish did the same thing. Girl, what's up with it? Yeah. Stuck to the carpet because I guess it's like scaly. Like it's like rough, like their skin. So girl, I tried to like, and it was like Velcro. It was really sad. You know what's crazy? That every time we have a pet, that my birdie, or I guess you have, but like he doesn't see them past. I always find them past. He never sees them past. Like his old childhood dog, her name was Nippy. Huh?
I never see them pass?
Not past. You just don't see them, you know what I mean? Like lively. Like you never witness their bodies like I do. Like, like I find the bodies first of our animals. My birdie's heart is just protected, I guess. But I have to be the one to see.
For my beloved pets, how they
Yeah, they're pets.
That's true.
We had this conversation the last time on TikTok. If our friends bury their pets or if they cremate them. Yeah. But I said the truth. That we usually bury them.
Yeah, our past doggies, yeah, we did. We buried yeah, I can't remember that many, but
Yeah. Our past pups.
this past one too. Cover your ears, Richie.
Oh, cover your ears, Richie.
Don't even talk about it.
I know.
Don't even mention
Is
it.
that bark? What? What?
Me?
Not me. I'm an
Richie's
angel.
gonna live forever.
Forever. I know Richie is gonna live forever. Richie, you better go anywhere, Bubba. I need you in my life still.
We love him too much. That's the thing with this puppy.
What?
We love him too much.
Yeah. I think everybody loves Richie. What's the other? What's the world working on? This one? What?
That sound.
I know, that's so annoying. But he's like, how can I help, Mom? How can I help? Do you see him? Yeah, he's sitting at attention. How can I help, Mom? What can I do? Like, Richie, you just stay looking cute, Bubba. That's all you can do.
Be cute.
Okay, now that we're done with this, how many do I have of these? I think I only have one. So I think this just goes in the center. We're gonna center it. I think we're just gonna center this one, girl. I think we only have one. Where did I have this on? I don't think I had this on the tree. I had this somewhere else in the house or in the place. Oh, he does like it. With the tree? Yeah, this I'm not sure where I had it last year. So that doesn't go on the tree. Or does it? We'll think about it. Okay, girl. Now that we have the pearl beads wrapped around the tree ever so nicely, we're going to go in with these. Oops, 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 oops. We're going to go in with all of these items here. Yeah, the tree. Yeah, we're going to go in with these items now. We have some white with like glitter, flaky, frosty. We have some other ones of these, but without all this glitter and frost. And then we also have these like little pine cone trees that we're going to put inside the tree itself. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to take it in quadrants. So since I put ribbon in 4 sides of it, it's going to help me break up the evenness of this. So we're going to put 2 on each little space. Remember, between the ribbons. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we'll just focus them then in the front. 1, 2, and some over here. 3, maybe like down here, really low. 4, ouch. 5. Let me see, where did I put one over here? I put one just randomly. I guess like put it in here. Okay, I already ran out of those. So now let's go in with these little guys. Bye, good night. See you later. Bye, girl. Thanks for all your help. Thanks for all your blocking today, girl. Appreciate ya. Okay, now let's add this in here. What are you doing, Richie? 3, 4. What do we need more of these, girl? You guys can't really see because it's all kind of blended together, huh? Maybe tomorrow in the sunlight, we're gonna take pictures so we can like move stuff around a little. So here in the very front and center. Okay, now that we have those, now we can go ahead and add in our eucalyptus plants. Eucalyptus, almost done actually. Now that I'm seeing all the stuff, this goes here, this goes here. Yeah, girl, we're almost done. We just need our owls, our little mini acorns, our fake our pine cones, eucalyptus, some more of those frost little balls, and the cardinals. We're pretty much done, girl. For the tree anyway. For the tree anyway, girl. Two, 3, 4, 5, Okay, now let me stop those. Let's go ahead and start with, oh, these over here. These little puff balls. These are the little puff balls I was telling you about. Hey, Lunette, what it do, girl? I'm here just, doing my tree, girl. I hope you're having a good day. Bye, Angie. See you later, girl. I got my tree from Michael's. I got it from Michael's. We're just like putting these little things. Thanks, girl. Appreciate you. Maria! Girl, I hope this is influencing you to bust out your tree, girl. Bust out your tree, girl. And what is going to be your theme this year? What is your theme? We have a bestie. She's going to do a Disney tree. That's cute, girl. What's going to be? Oh, we have another bestie that's going to do Nightmare Before Christmas theme. Like, what's your theme, girl?
Nightmare Before Christmas on the Christmas tree?
Yeah.
Oh. Or theme in what? Winter Wonderland?
Yeah, our theme is like a rustic woodsy. Like a woodsy, like I said earlier, girl, like you're drinking hot chocolate in the middle of the night. You're taking a long walk and it's kind of cold and brisk. And then all of a sudden you just see like in the forest like a tree that's lit up. Like what's that over there? So you get curious and then you hear like little owls and you see like little red foxes passing by. And then all of a sudden you just approach this tree. So this one right here, the one we're making. And you're just like, oh my gosh, like what's this tree randomly here? And in the tree it's full of life. There's little birdies taking refuge. From cardinals to little owls, she's taking refuge in the tree, girl. And this is this tree. The one that I'm talking about is the one that I'm putting together here in front of you, girl. That's this tree. And this tree not only bears good luck, but it bears, love, wisdom. It bears beauty. It bears patience. So when we approach the tree in the middle of the night, can't sleep, or we're deep in our thoughts, we're deep in like, what am I doing with my life? You approach this tree in the wilderness and you're like, wow, this tree is giving me hope to continue on. This tree, in the middle of the darkness, is just lighting up a pathway for me to walk to and me and see, So that's this tree, girl. The tree in which I'm talking about is this. Guiding your way home, girl. Guiding your way. And those little birdies I was telling you about, they're these. Like little tiny owls, like, like we're waiting here for our mom. So cute, right? A little tiny owl. Waiting for his mother. Look, I'm here waiting for my mom. We have this little tiny owl. Like, I'm waiting for my tree. I'm waiting for my tree. I'm waiting for my mother. Where is she, girl? This little owl is going to be down here somewhere. Sitting on her treetop with her little piece of the pie. How cute, right? We got this little, and they're so cute. Hi, Saiga. How are you? I'm showing you guys these are my ornaments, if you will. These are the ornaments. Hey, Erica Creations. How are you, sweet girl? My friend Erica Creations. We have good news. Erica Creations has great news for us, girl. I'm not going to be the one to say it. I'll let her say it. Hey, Stephanie Lynn. Yeah, look, the white one. The white one's so cute. With his big brown eyes or black eyes. Saiga, you're so nice. The little fluff balls remind me of this. It's so fluffy. Look. Look at his hair. Like her little bang moment. I'm having bangs. I'm an emo girl. I'm an emo owl. Just kidding. The Jimmy items. Did you ever show the Jimmy items? What are Jimmy items? Say it, Erica. I know, right? Say it, girl. Not everyone all at once, just pressuring her. Not everyone all at once. Whoa. Let me see. Where am I missing a bird? There's a bird there, a bird here, maybe a little bird over here. Little bird. Wait, where are the birds? Maybe a bird here in the middle. Bird. And a little. You can see her? We have another little bird. Where do we put this little guy? He's like, He's like, I got wet. He's like, I'm having a bad hair day. Like they attacked me. Oh, Erica's Creations is having a girl. If you didn't know, she's with child. And yesterday, she found out the gender of her baby. So she's having a girl. She's already had a little boy. And now it's time for her girl. So congratulations, Erica. We're happy for you. We're happy to ring in a new Bestie Boo member into the family, girl. But yes, look at this one. This one got attacked. He's like, everyone plucked at me. Like, look, they plucked out my hair. He's a haircut. A little baby bestie. I know, right? Baby besties. We love baby besties. But look how cute this is, girl. I just want to, like, hold it. I want to just sleep with it. Like, it goes with a little stick to hold it. Like, aw, like, little guy. Just walk around. Imagine we have, like, we just put him in our hairband. He's just hanging out with us. Wait, where is he? Where's his little face? Hold on, let me see. Maybe this way? There he is. Oh, how cute. Imagine we have a real bird in real life. Like a little tiny bird just hanging out on us. It poops. Imagine. It poops. There's your child. Just kidding. Woo. Okay. So we have a bird here. A bird there. A bird there. We have a bird down here. A bird up here. Maybe like a high bird. Like a high little bird. Up here. So cute. That one has a haircut. Okay, so now we have that, girl. I have acorns. Oh, look. I have these cardinals. I forgot. I still have to put these cardinals up, girl. He looks sad. I know, right? He looks sad. Look at these, girl. Look at these little cardinals. Like, what you looking at, Willis? This is my branch. Just kidding. He's like, get your beak out of here. These are my branch. Just kidding. Oh, look at his little face. So cute, right? His little snout, like a little peep. So for this, we're going to go in all the areas that don't have an owl. Right? Let me see. I'm going to place them. I'm not going to clip it, just place it. There's one bird. There's another little bird. Okay. Look, they're really nice. They have like feathers and everything. Feathers. Willis. I know. Not the Willis. I know. Okay, so this one should probably go right here, right? Like right here. Maybe I will put this one to the edge. There you go. Okay, hold on. This one will go where? Maybe this one will put it down here. Wait, this one's just going to place it hard. This. Okay, girl, so we have one more. Let me see, girl. We have one more. What do you think, Richie? Where should I put this one, Bubba? Where should I put this one? I think you're right. I'll place this one right here, this little branch. Yay! Alright, girl. So the last ornaments that we have are acorns, pine cones. We have, okay, these little gifts. These little gifts. So let me show you what I got going on. I have acorns because again, it wouldn't be a nature tree without acorns. We have acorns. I'm sorry, pine cones. Those are pine cones. I have some acorns in here, but they're like pretty. They're like actual ornaments. I have snowflakes. And I have these little trees. So I think I'm going to put these little gifts. I can't wait to do my tree. I know, right? Thanks, Mrs. Espitia. You're the best girl. Here, we're going to just hang these little... in the middle of stuff. You just have to like find like the blank space. Like, where's the blank space? Like, where's the blank space? That one's there. Maybe we'll put the next one like in here somewhere. The blank space. Maybe like one like in here between those two. Somehow right here. Hanging from this branch. There we go, like this maybe. Is that one sticking way too out? No, it looks right? You can't even see it. Yeah, look at this, girl. I got these from Hobby Lobby and they came in a pack. They came in a pack of, I think, 4. Like you buy them, like in a pack of 4, like in a box. And it comes with 4. They're so cute and they're soft. I have a big one of these to put underneath the tree to match. A white one and a gray one to match the theme. Okay, girl, let me see. How many more gifts do I have? I have 3 more little gifts. Let me see if I got this side good. Oops. Let's see, girl. How do you think? I have a gift there, a gift there. And one over here somewhere. In between those 2. Right here somewhere. Maybe. Right here. But not next to a bird. Maybe like right here. This little bit. And here, look at it again. Let's see. These gifts are too close together. I'll take this gift down and put this gift. Maybe, I think maybe, yeah, actually right here is okay. Just relocated it like 1 or 2 branches. And then this little gift. Let's see, there's one there, maybe like down here. Down here, this gift. And then this last gift that I have, could only go somewhere at the top. Like up here or something. A little gift. Just stuff it in. There we go. Okay, girl. Now, let's go ahead and work on. Thanks, Win. You're the best, girl. So I have these little like snowflakes. Yeah, snowflakes. And then I have these bedazzled. Oh, look. Once I get married, I'm going to become a bee girl. My last name's going to change to a bee. So that's for us, for our tree. But look at these acorns. They're cute, right? They're like glitter. They're glitter acorns, so pretty. Like on the bottom, it seems like shiny glitter, and the top is like coated with glitter. Yeah, these are nice. Let's see how many we have of these. 1, 2. Oh, should I scratch my face? 3. Girl, I can't wait for my birthday. I'm gonna be 32. 32 already, girl. Sheesh. Alright, I only have 4 of these? 4? What? I was gonna have enough money last year whenever I got these. I only have 4 of them. It's okay, we'll make it work. Okay, let's take a look. 4. 1 here. Let's see. One, maybe like right here. Two. One. What's the first one? I lost it. Two. Maybe down here. Three. Oh, I have 5 actually. 4. 5. All right, girl, we're getting somewhere. And now the last couple of things I have is my snowflakes and my pine cones, and I'll be done, girl, with the tree at least. Snowflakes and pine cones. Let me see. Simone, do you set goals for your birthday, like what you want to accomplish? You know what, I do. But honestly, I only get through like half my goals. And my goals are always to take myself out of debt, like to pay down my credit cards, pay down my car payment, to save money. That's always my goal, to save money, however, reasonably. Some years I'm better at it than others. Like not last year, not 2024, but in 2023, I was really good about putting money, like physical cash, taking it out of the ATM and stuffing envelopes. I did that for a whole year, girl, and in 2022, I was able to pay for Christmas gifts with the money I already had been saving throughout the year. So my goal for this new year coming forward at 32 is now that I know faith a little bit more, is to center God in everything I do. Number 1. Number 2, well, it might not be in order. Number 2 would be to continue to protect my soul and myself and not get so, not necessarily attached, but like a life lesson, like what happened like a few months ago, you know what I mean? Like it obviously hurt all of us, but I feel like just to continue pushing forward and not letting those things hinder my spirit and hinder me as a person. Like remain strong, I guess, and don't allow, I guess, how do I say it? Like, I don't want to let other people or those kinds of actions hinder me and make me feel like I'm a bad person. So I guess, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you know what I mean. Anyway, so those are my goals. Of course, my goal is to still keep saving money. My goal is to move up in the job that I have now. I want to continue excelling in my career. That I still have a job, but also focus heavily also on my social media presence, to be a leader for our group, to continue trying to instill goodness and sweetness and keep our minds in positive places. Like I keep saying it like all year long with the Bestie Boo activities, with showcasing my life. You know, I can be, scrolling who's doing what, who's saying what, who's it, but I don't have time. I rather focus my time on making my home feel nice, or ensuring that my friends are doing good. You know what I mean? Like keeping up with like my Erica creations. You know what I mean? I asked her like, what are you having, girl? Like in all love, and trying to continue showcasing, that I may not be perfect, but I'm going to continue trying, So what else, girl? There's so many more other goals. My goals also is to read more. I want to, be able to like read more, I guess. Yeah, so I hope I got a whole lot of stuff. I just have to actually sit down and think about it. But maybe that'll be like the next thing that we'll talk about. Like Bestie Boo activities, or like Bestie Boo, like soup for the soul. Bestie Boo soup for the soul. Write down your goals for next new year. And if you don't follow through, it's okay. Just put the time and the energy and the effort into thinking of where you could be for the remainder of next year. Like, where do I see myself within this next year? Yeah, so I hope that answered your questions. I know sometimes I go on forever. Okay, anyway, let's keep going, girl. Okay, so now we just have a few acorns and some, maybe I should put these on first. These snowflakes. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 snowflakes. Are you okay, Brady? Oh, just asking because you're too quiet over there. Are you lonely? Okay. Hungry? It depends on what it is. If you're asking if I'm hungry for a snack, yes. If I'm hungry for food, no. Okay. Are you hungry already? Okay. Yeah, I'm hungry for snacks.
Snack machine all the way.
Ooh, yay! Thanks, Brady. You're the best. Thank you. You can have it, those Richie. Don't forget to tell me.
Are you asking me?
No, I'm talking to Richie.
Oh.
It's because he's giving me those eyes and he wants one. But I can't give him chili or else he'll hurt his tummy. Thank you, Janie. I appreciate you, girl. I'm trying to figure out where to put these. I only have the pine cones left and then I'm done with the tree.
Richie's secret is that he loves chips.
Yeah, Richie loves chips. Poor Richie.
Richie's a chip lover.
Yeah, he loves chips. Richie loves crunching the chips too. He'll crunch extra loud. Poor Richie.
That's his favorite part.
Yeah, the crunch. I think it's everyone's favorite part.
Right? I was going to say that. I think raw chip lovers.
I know, raw chip lovers.
But it's kind of funny how everybody has their different chips.
Yeah.
Some people like them cheesy, some people like them spicy.
Do you like spicy chips, girl, or do you like cheesy chips? Do you like spicy chips or cheesy chips?
For me personally, I like my chips cheesy and spicy. But I know that I really like the kettle cooked or the baked.
My Brady likes kettle cooked and baked. I thought you like vinegary chips.
Yeah.
Not me, girl. I like spicy chips. I don't like really cheesy chips that much. What else do I like? I like spicy chips. I think the only chips I like are, oh, and salty chips. I like Lay's.
Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Lay's are one of my favorites, girl.
Like the last time
The saltiness, I love it. What?
I tried the Lay's, but they're like kettle cooked Lay's.
Kettle cooked?
Mm-hmm.
And
And
they're
they're
thicker?
the flaming hot. Yeah.
Oh.
Thicker and crispier, and they're so good. I think they had chile de árbol, I think.
Chile de árbol?
I bet.
Oh. Did they? Where do I put this? I can't tell. Everything's kind of like blending together at this point now, girl. I think everything's kind of blending together. Alright, girl. So now, last but not least, girl, we're going to go ahead and put on our acorns. Our pine cones. And we'll be done. Your tree looks very angel-like. Thank you. I tried the pickled hot Cheetos today. They're coming out next year, I believe. They're so yummy. Pickled? Pickled hot Cheetos, girl? My birdie's all, eh. Just kidding. But seriously, he did make that sound.
You love pickles.
I love pickles. We were just talking about that today. Because we bought a big old jar of pickles like this, and that thing like lasted us like a year. He's like, you're never buying pickles like this again, Hubbard.
That was a giant jar.
A giant jar. And it started.
Pickles.
Yeah, it stayed in the refrigerator for like months.
All year.
All year. Girl, does it ever happen to you, girl, that you buy something and you keep it in the refrigerator all year long? Like that jar of pickles I'm telling you about? Like I bought the big ass one, girl, like this, like 20 pickles, like this big. Because it brings me nostalgia. Like my grandma used to buy me pickles, and every day after school I would wrap it in a paper towel. So So I was like, I'm living in nostalgia. No, that thing of pickles ended up in there for like forever, girl. Just today, he was like, finally, like the last pickle. He's like, do not ever buy a jug of pickles ever again. I'm like, okay. He's like, do you want to drink the pickle juice? I said no, but I was dumping it out and it smelled good. Like, I know I like pickles. I know that I like pickles. Mr. Pickles from Chucky. From Rugrats. Mr. Pickles, remember he was like an adventure. Remember Angelica's mom? She was like a businesswoman. Or like Phil and Lil, they were twins. Remember them, girl? Phil and Lil? I'm almost done, okay, girl? I'm almost done. Almost done, girl. How's the tree looking, Birdie?
It's looking nice.
Why are you saying that?
It looks really nice.
You're just yanking my chain, Bird.
It's beautiful, Birdie.
Look at the cold hard tree. Thanks, Bird. I appreciate it.
I'm waiting for the final.
Okay. What do you think, Richie? How do you like the tree, Bubba? What about you guys? How do you guys like the tree? I don't like salt and vinegar chips, girl. I don't like salt and vinegar chips. My birdie does. I'm like, ugh. Hi, Courtney. What it do, girl? Yeah, pickles are good for the gut. Yes, they are. Thank you, Gabby. What it do, girl? What it do, girl? Kayla Bernard. Just here hanging out, girl. Putting best made pickles. Best made pickles? Oh, yeah, and they're cheaper. They are, girl. Your chair. Girl, all our stuff is basically like vintage. Stop, that's so cute. I just finished my tree. It's a candy cane theme. Oh, cool, girl. Latte Stone Beauty. Girl, send me a picture on Instagram. I want to see your candy cane tree. Okay, girl, we're almost done, okay? I know they're talking forever. Where'd you get out of here? I'm going to stomp on you accidentally. Get out of the way. Okay, so now that we're done with that, girl, that's it. Those are all the things for the tree. We do have a few more items here, but they're not tree related. Let me show you what I got in these bags, girl. So in this bag, we have our wreath. This is a wreath to match the theme, girl, to match the theme. So this is this wreath. Let's see, girl. We have, like, you know, right here on, so this is this wreath. Let's see, girl. We have, like, you know, right here on the door, like, we have a bunch of junk right here. Ah, hey, Jess. But right there, we have a Thanksgiving, like, what do you call it? Like a decorative item, girl. Well, once it's time to change that one, I'm going to change it from that orange one. And we're going to change it to this one. Let's see. Either I might change it there, or I might just put it on the table right here in front of us. Right here, look. To match the theme, girl. To match the theme. So I might hang it or put it on the table. I'm not sure yet. So that's going to be here. Let me see what else we got. Sure yet. So that's going to be here. Let me see what else we got. Yeah, girl, we have much more decorative items, but they're put away. So as time progresses, I will go ahead and show you guys my tree and my decorations, girl, to influence you and to help, you know, get the ball rolling to start taking out your stuff, girl, your Christmas stuff, your holiday stuff. Right now is a time to feel good. Embrace the feel good. Embrace the coziness of this winter feeling. Embrace the holiness that this time brings as well. So yeah, girl, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live here, since we've been on for about 2 hours. And Girl, I live in an apartment too. I live in an apartment. This is an apartment. But just know, girl, that even though you might have a small space, small quarters, you can still have a small little tree. Small little tree or a small little cross or a small little place to say, oh, okay, this is my Christmas area. Little lights, you know, decorate wherever it is. Decorate your office space, you know. You know what I mean, girl. And stay tuned because I'm going to be having a Hello Kitty Christmas tree. It's a little one, girl. It's like, no, it's not even that little. It's like this big. A Hello Kitty Christmas tree at work on my work desk with Hello Kitty ornaments. So make sure to stay tuned, girl. Oh, I got a spina. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Anyway, I love you. Thanks for sticking around, girl, sticking with us and helping me decorate the tree. And I'll post a picture on Instagram just so you guys can see it. But anyway, I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. A skinny tree? Oh, yeah. Follow me on the Instagram, girl. I love you so much. Keeping amazing girls. Keeping my best friends. Keeping each other's best friends. Okay. Bye. Bye.